Many times things happen in our speeches that we don't expect. It might be something that occurs in the audience or with the microphone or with a reaction from an audience member. The problem is many speakers don't take advantage of these wonderful spontaneous moments. I mean, these are moments of gold. In fact, lots of speakers are afraid of them because they don't want to leave their own script. But the most effective speakers embrace these moments and they actually look for them. For example, a few days ago, I took the stage following an Elvis impersonator. Now, I got to tell you, this Elvis guy sang for quite a long time. The problem started during my speech, though, when this Elvis, who had already finished his program, decided to wheel his cart out of the room. Well, the cart was loud, and it gave this high-pitched sound that everybody in my audience could hear. So instead of simply going on with my speech, I said,
guess what happens if you start to share all your successes? Your audience begins to think what? He's special. That is the loudest cart I've ever heard. That is a special cart. And debrief. Get them to discuss it first, and then when you debrief, ooh, boy, even the cart sings. Give him back. All right. Do you hear it? Yeah. Elvis and his cart have left the building.
The audience had a ball with that because those are the kinds of spontaneous moments that make speeches magical. They give you a stronger connection with your audience because your audience members know one thing. They know, hey, this specific incident never happened with any other audience. This is ours. This is what's going to make it special. And it will. It makes it special for them and it makes it special for you if you jump on the spontaneous moment. Here's another live example of something that happened during one of my speeches at my expense. I was speaking to the managers of the U.S. probation office, and then they let me out. But when I got to a point where it was supposed to be a sad part of my story, something strange happened. There was a guy in the front row, and he said something very innocently, but it cracked up everyone around him. Keep in mind, this is supposed to be a very sad moment in my speech, or at least a very thoughtful moment. Well, instead of ignoring this and going on with my speech, I embraced it, and it made the speech more memorable. So listen for yourself.
And finally, he told me, he looked at me and he said that I had a lisp. You know what a lisp is? A speech impediment? And here's his exact words. Don't talk anymore. Because every time you open your mouth, you remind me of Daffy Duck. What does that do to a 10-year-old kid?
It's emotionally damaging.
It is emotionally damaging. Can't you tell how damaging it was with all the laughter? First time I ever got that reaction. Needless to say, it crushed me. And I've never had so many people have so much joy in my misery in my life.
Welcome back. Milking the moments is not as much about a technique as it is about a mind shift, a shift in your mindset. Instead of fearing spontaneity and these unexpected moments that happen in our speech, embrace them. Seek them out. They make the speech special. Then, when you do get back into your message, you'll do so with a much deeper connection. That's it for this week. Until next week, keep speaking up. Keep speaking up.